welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today, as you can see from the title and from me carrying all of these, I'm gonna do a little before Christmassy, early Christmassy art supplies haul. And well, I did a little shopping when it was Black Friday because a lot of online art stores had really good deals and a lot of quite pricey items were at least 10 or 20% off. So well, I think that there is no better occasion than a Black Friday to spend a little bit of money on the art supplies that are usually a little bit more pricey. And this is what I did, obviously, and I wanted to show you what I bought. And of course this video is not meant to be like bragging of the money I spent or the art supplies I have, but this video is just to show you what I got recently and show you what kind of videos you can expect from me. And also I wanted to ask you which of these supplies you want to see in action, because I also buy these supplies to test them out, to try them out for you guys and to show you which supplies are good or which not necessarily. So this is the whole point of this video. And well, let's just stop rambling and let's go ahead with showing you the supplies. So well, on top of all those goodies I have just sitting on my knees right now, first of them are the Prismacolor Premier pencils, which are allegedly best coloring pencils on the market, and we shall see what is up with them because I already have a video planned with them, so I'm excited to test them out. And the set that I bought of these Prismacolor Premier pencils is the skin tone set, and it has 24 colored pencils in it. And to be honest with you, before I filmed this video and I was gathering all the supplies, I dropped them on the floor, so my heart almost broke, and I'm just hoping that these pencils are not broken inside and that I'm not gonna have any problems sharpening them up and the lead is not gonna break. I'm just praying that this didn't happen, so I'm gonna show you how they look inside, but because I dropped them, they are not in the order that they came in. So these pencils look somewhat like this, and I'm just holding them a little bit uncomfortably, but I don't want them to fall again. So this is the color scheme. As you can see, there is a lot of browns, a lot of beige colors, some pinks, yellows, so all that good stuff that is needed while creating a skin tone. So this is about the first item that I bought, and these were around $50, I think, $50–$60, something like that. And these pencils unfortunately were not any cheaper, so I bought them in a regular price. And next thing on my list is actually a package from Amazon, and in fact I have a couple of different stuff inside, but I figure out I will put everything in just one box. So the first and the most exciting thing that I bought from Amazon are the Ohuhu markers. And well, these are pretty famous around YouTube and Instagram, and allegedly they are the best Copic ripoffs, and I heard that they are performing quite great, and I will test them out in a video, so don't you worry guys, I'm gonna give you my review on these. I don't want to reveal a lot of details in this video about them because this is just my first time touching them actually, so let's see what kind of colors are inside. I think I bought like 40 pack or 30, something like that. I didn't want it to go hardcore with these markers. So this is how they look inside, and well, there are quite many colors. I see some skin tones, so I'm happy about that, but you can also see some neon colors like this one right here. But like I said, I don't want to reveal too much yet, so these are the Ohuhu markers, and I'm definitely gonna test them out in a video soon, so you guys just stay tuned for that. Alright, so next in my package I have a couple of markers and other cool supplies, so let's see. And these are actually from a Polish online art store, so I can link them up in the description, but I don't know if they ship internationally. But for all my Polish people out here, this is a really cool art store and I can recommend them because they have a lot of good art supplies. Alright, so the first package, let's see. I don't even remember what I bought, to be honest. Okay, so here I have two random pro markers. This is almond and coral, so some skin tones. And here I actually bought my first Copic refill. And to be honest with you guys, I've been really hesitant to buy refills for Copic markers. I'm just so lazy, I don't know how it's gonna work. I'm afraid to basically get my hands dirty and get this ink all over the place. But well, I'm also tired of buying the same Copic shade all over again, so I figured out that I'm gonna buy this gray shade and I'm gonna try to refill my Copic. Because I also heard that this refill ink is lasting quite a long time, so this is probably gonna save you up some money. This is the whole idea of refilling your pens, so I'm excited to test it out, even though I'm a little bit scared. Next package with some markers. Right, that's all. And the markers I have here are 4 Copic markers. I actually thought that I ordered more of them. So it's E08 brown, E29 burnt umber, RV42 salmon pink, and E15 dark santan. So these are some skin tones, I think, or hair colors, so I'm excited to try them out and add them to my collection. And here again I have a brush marker, I mean pro marker but brush marker, so it's the same thing. Skin tone shade that I really like using for mixing in other skin tones. This is Almond, one of the coolest shade I think. And I also bought a fine liner. And this brand, Zig, I think that this is the brand that is mostly focused on manga illustrations, manga suited art supplies. But well, who said that I can't use something that is destined for manga? And I mean, like, art supplies are not really destined for one type of drawing. If you want to use them for something different, then of course, like, that shouldn't be a problem. And the reason why I bought this fine liner was because I wanted to try this brand, obviously, and also it was a really thin one. It's 0.003, so this is something that I really enjoy using in my works, and I hope it's gonna work out pretty good. And the last item from my box is, I see a sketch pad. It's not really a sketchbook, it's rather a sketch pad. It's a Bristol sketch pad, and it's from a brand SMLT. I think it's a Polish brand, but I'm not really sure, so I need to Google that up. But I heard that their papers are quite decent, quite good, so I should test it out also soon. I will let you know how this paper is gonna perform, because I doubt that I'm gonna do a destined video for just this paper. I might do a video where I show you a lot of different marker papers. I think this will be a quite cool idea. Let me know if you want to see something like that. But yeah, it says that it's best for markers, pencils, gel pens, so this is all that I really like, and I hope this paper is gonna be cool for the drawing. Alright, so next I have one of my most awaited items that I also bought on Black Friday, and this is the Moleskine sketchbook. It's A4, so you can see that it's quite big, and I'm actually so happy that I bought it. I just can't wait to unwrap it and start to sketch in it, because I was actually saving all those supplies to show you in the video. I didn't want to touch them before I show them to you guys. I want them to look brand new and fresh just for you, so I hope you're gonna appreciate it. But I already can't wait to unwrap this and put my hands on it, because as you know from my sketchbook tour, I've been loving Moleskine sketchbooks lately, so that's why I decided to go for a size bigger A4. And I just want to say one more thing about the Moleskine sketchbooks. If you're actually considering buying a Moleskine sketchbook, you need to consider two things. If you want to work with markers in the sketchbook, it's really different from the marker papers. You really need to figure out your own technique, because the ink is performing a little bit different on this paper. I'm not saying it's worse, but you definitely need to get used to it, because it's not acting like a normal marker paper. And another thing about these sketchbooks is they are in fact quite pricey, so you need to be prepared to spend some money on it. But the quality of the sketchbook is really rewarding, so I think that if you're actually gonna spend some money on it, you're not gonna be disappointed. Alright, next thing is another sketchbook, but this sketchbook is a something from my local art store, and this is something that probably you won't be able to get anywhere but in this store, this particular store. And this is a sketchbook that the art store is making themselves. It's really cheap, it's like $3-4 I think, because I needed to see what's the price in Polish currency and kind of transform it in my head to dollars, so you guys know. But yeah, it's really cheap to be a sketchbook. The paper in it, it's really good. It's like smooth Bristol paper, so it's really good for markers. Of course, it's bleeding through the pages, the marker ink, but in fact it's really good for sketching, and I'm using those sketchbooks for my kind of on-the-go sketches, or if I have some idea that I want to transform into the original illustration, I just use it for my messy sketches, so to say. So this is really helpful, and I really like the paper in it, so well, that's all about the sketchbook, I think. Next on I have another sketchbook, and well, I know it's becoming quite boring because it's gonna be only sketchbooks, I think. And this is the Canson sketchbook, and actually the story behind the sketchbook is really, let's say, weird and confusing, because I remember at the beginning of my, let's say, marker journey, I used to buy these sketchbooks and they were really fantastic. I love the spiral bound on them and the kind of like plastic cover to protect your whole sketchbook. But at the same time, it's really like flexible, as you can see, so it was really comfortable to work in it. But then after some time, after a year of me loving these sketchbooks, they just stopped producing them. And I don't know what happened, but I couldn't find them anywhere. I was looking through all the online stores. They were nowhere to be found, and I was just so confused what's happening. And then at the beginning of, let's say, September, something like that, I'm going to my local art store. I'm going into a sketchbook section, and then I see those babies are back in stock, and I'm just so happy. I'm so shocked, and I bought it right away, and I'm so happy they are back in stock. But well, the sad part about the sketchbook is that it went up in price, so this is something that I really don't like. But well, I'm happy that it's here, and I hope they didn't change anything about the paper that's inside. And well, next on I have 3 marker papers, so let me be quick about them because I know it's really not that fascinating. And this one I bought already a while ago, and I didn't have time to play around with it. And what I really don't like about this sketchbook is now that I took off all the foil out of it, I don't see any brand on it, so I don't know what kind of brand is it, but I remember, I think it was some kind of manga paper from Hanemule. I think this brand is called like this, so I think this is a paper from their brand, so we're gonna test it out. Another marker paper that I have is a marker pad from Transotype. It's also some random marker paper that I want to test out, so that's another thing to experiment with. And the last marker pad is from this brand. Well, don't make me read it because I can't, I'm out. But yeah, it's also a marker pad, so well, by now I think I have at least like 5 marker papers or papers in general to test out, so it's gonna be a struggle to go through each and every one of them. And the one last couple of things that I want to show you, because I forgot to prepare them earlier, so I just went and grabbed them right away. But these I actually started to use because I needed to use them for my drawings, but I hope you guys don't mind. So I bought a couple of, again, pro markers in different colors. First I have some pastel beige that is in fact like light olive green. Then I have some Barbie pink, light blue, yellow, and cool gray number 1. So these are some random colors that I've been using for my drawings lately. And here I also bought some Faber-Castell pencils to match those new colors that I bought. Oh my god, guys! I forgot! I also have this paper that I bought recently, and you probably know that this is one of my favorite marker papers. And one thing about this paper is I'm so actually annoyed because this one went up in price a lot, around like $3 up in price, so I'm quite confused about it and I don't like this, but well, I need to have this one because this is my top of the top marker paper, so I just wanted to let you know that I also have this one. Alright, so I think that this is gonna conclude my art supplies haul, the early Christmassy art supplies haul. And let me guys know, what do you think, which art supplies you liked and which you want to see me test. Of course, I already said that I'm gonna test a couple of them on the camera for you to see how they're gonna perform. But if you have any other questions about those supplies that I bought or you want to see them in action, let me know in the comment section down below. I would love to hear you out. And well, that will be all for today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching and for hanging out with me today. I really hope you enjoyed my video, and like always, if you want to see more of my videos and if you want to be up to date with all my new coming uploads, then make sure you hit that subscribe button. And you can also ring a bell just right next to the subscribe button to get a notification for every time I upload. And well, you can also follow me on my Instagram, where I post a lot of behind the scenes, work in progress, pictures and videos, so you can go and check it out also. And like I said, that will be all for today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I can't wait to see you in my next video. Take care guys, bye!
I'm just going with the gut, never had a doubt, felt like this is just a must. Put me in perspective, I'm the deepest in the cut. Everybody tuning in, but this is just for us now.